I was like, you know what? This is Tekken 8, right? Expect people to respect your offense. I'm just gonna keep abusing this dumb Tekken 8 nonsense, right? Yeah, I'm done. I am now a masher and a sellout. It's not just Harang. It's Shaheen. It's Azuzena. It's Alisa. Honestly, this is just pathetic, man. What they did to Tekken 8 is absolutely garbage. I would love to talk about Eddie, and I saw the changes and all that. No. This is business, my friend. Same thing, minus 13. Whoa, such risk, brother. Such risk. Oh, no. We are abusing all the dirty tactics, ass and titties. These jailing strings are toxic.
Gamer, eh? Not surprised. What are you playing?
Well, I was actually playing Tekken 8, trying to rank up my bear.
Alright. Then what happened?
And then I was on my demotion match. I was gonna win. And then this Dragunov plugged on me. Pussy.
Wait, calm down, mate.
Doc, you gotta help me out, man. I feel messed up. I need to get back into the game, dude.
Your life is nothing, mate. You serve zero purpose. Should check out on my hospital.
That's enough goofing around, I guess. It is your boy Beans, and today let's talk about something real deep, yeah. But that intro, well, the first part was real. Those were segments of my Crashout episodes I had when I decided to quit Tekken 8. That stuff was real. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to discuss something that goes over everyone's head, I feel. You know, the whole meme on Twitter. People are like, I hate this game. And then they post PNGs. Well, that is kind of funny. Yes, I know. It might look like an addiction on the surface, but I totally understand. And for some people, especially veteran players, one does not simply just quit Tekken. How do you even do that? You can abandon the franchise. You could distance yourself from the game. You can doom on it all day. You could do whatever. But if you've invested thousands upon thousands of hours, I totally get the situation. I want to reflect on 2 years away from Tekken as a longtime fan and kind of share my story. If you're one of those new crashing out cadets, yeah, have a seat. I used to be one of those guys. I used to just play Tekken and only Tekken forever. For the longest time, I wouldn't care. If I had an opportunity to play online, ranked or whatever, or meet up, play in locals, do any kind of event related to Tekken, I would go there. I would try. I would get mad if I can't do it. But yeah, that was back then. So what happened to ya boy? Well, after being all sad and doom and gloomy for multiple months on end, and mind you, I was dooming very early. I was a hello cracker. Yes, we were that committed. We actually had cracked beta tournaments. Not official stuff, but you know, on the down low, yeah. So yeah, very early on, I was upset. I was like, why is everything super safe? We were just starting to understand how power crushes worked in Tekken 8. We were like, are you serious? This looks like it's a -9 with pushback. We couldn't confirm it, obviously, at the time. But then when the game came out, oh my god. Well, at least that was my reaction. So yeah, I got mad. I was like, what is this? I got to lab the game a little bit more. I just decided to call it. In comes one random day where I decide to just invest into a new game that I started playing, which was Monster Hunter. Yes, I don't know if I should tag this video as a Tekken video or a Monster Hunter video, but it's gonna be Monster Hunter from here on out, yes. Essentially what happened is that I took a different venture. Yes, if you're one of those people, if you just happen to be a content creator and your life is fully tied to Tekken, like how my life was back in the day, pay attention, because this part is very important. Remember guys, we are Tekken players. I know that Tekken 8 is a very dumbed down game, but you should be proud and kind of just appreciate that you're a Tekken player. It's not easy to play Tekken. It's still a tough game. I sat down with myself I was like, okay, I'm a Tekken player. I don't like the new Tekken. What do I do? I just chose this random franchise, which is Monster Hunter. I said to my 400 subscribers at the time, I was like, sorry gang, I'm very sorry. I know y'all subbed to me because I was hyping up the beta and everything, but I am taking a massive 180 right now because I do not want to support this game. And mind you, they did not announce the presence of a shop until they released the game. That was the first stunt that the team pulled off, and I'm not gonna forget that. But of course, at the same time, I'm not gonna complain. It's modern gaming, baby. I made a couple of videos, and I want to thank this random person on Twitter that just happened to, share my stuff. Thank you, Luti. Some random guy just picked up my video, saw that I was a newcomer to Monster Hunter that wanted to explore the older games. And that was my approach. That was my shtick. If you're harsh on the Tekken newbies, just think about what these guys did. They saw a guy who was brand new to Monster Hunter, tackled the older games. What do you know? I was okay. I did just fine. As a matter of fact, it only took me just under 6 months from 0 videos. I didn't get the subscribers, but I got the 4K watch hours, and it was all thanks to one particular video that did very well. Funnily enough, that video was me discussing the topic of franchises homogenizing their products for the sake of mass appeal. Lo and behold. So now, remember in my first video, I mentioned something about becoming wiser. Yes, this is the wisdom that I bring you, my Tekken familia. I come back to you from the Monster Hunter franchise that is also going through the same shit. It doesn't matter what you do. Corporate will be corporate, and corporate be doing corporate things. I think the key lesson to learn here is that whatever decision that you try to take, whether you're a professional player or a content creator, and you feel like you're not happy with this game, once again, that is okay. I've hung around with these hunter people. They're pretty nice. We talk about stuff, we debate. It's not like in Tekken. Tekken is just universally accepted that it is doom and gloom time. 24/7, 365, yeah. We are super upset. Over there is a bit different. As a matter of fact, they've been having this casualization discussion for over a decade and a half, I feel. If you go just research this stuff. So the moral of the story is that if you truly love Tekken, you would understand. If you want the best for the franchise, you will either do one of these few things. You can accept the changes and try to be a role model, be welcoming to newer players. Accept the fact that the days of old are gone. You could abandon the game. Sometimes I look at people like Nii and Tekken. They've had their fair share of moments. They've been around the scene. They're still around, dude. They're still running around. Absolute legend. But their passion is still there, right? So it's okay to hate on the balancing, the practices, and all that stuff from Bandai Namco. But the whole point of the story is that you shouldn't really take it very personally. I'm embarrassing myself on the internet yet again by pulling out the forbidden archives that I had just to prove a point. If you feel like you're stuck with Tekken, it doesn't have to be this way. You can take the moral high ground, and just do tutorials, dude. Welcome the newer players, teach them, coach them, do whatever, but don't be a scammer. It's already bad as it is. And you know what? If you want to quit Tekken 8, I understand, dude. There is a lot of issues just outside of the balance itself. Cheaters are running around all these streets. I heard that there's an exploit with the connection thing that allows you to exit games, so it just keeps getting worse and worse. It's one step forward, 3 steps back. That's kind of like the story of Tekken 8's development over the past 2 years. I just want to reiterate that if you're very skilled in Tekken and you're upset, I promise you, you could go anywhere and do just fine. If you feel like you don't know how to fill this void, all this muscle memory of ducking highs and punishment and, option selecting and all that stuff, take these skills, take this knowledge, apply it somewhere else. You don't have to go to Monster Hunter like I did, but I feel like Monster Hunter is the perfect retirement home for some old fart FGC guy like myself, that doesn't like the newer games. Guilty Gear is doing well, I heard. They removed an entire mechanic. I don't know anything about that game, but the grass is says green or something something on the other side. But if you want to stick around, you're gonna have to sign the deal with the devil. I think I've watched a Joka video yesterday where he was talking about this. Like, are we still dooming and complaining about stuff that's been here since day one? Dooming is fun. I'm a doomer myself, you know. I don't like a lot of modern games. It gets to a point where it gets very stale. You can very easily get caught in this trap like I did back in the day. Completely lost. I wanted to share my story, you know, hopefully provide some inspirational stuff. I did play a little bit of ranked like I showcased in the beginning, but I don't know, man. Some ain't right with this ranked system. But yeah, anyway, I actually had a much more grander vision for this video, but it took way too long and I don't have much time. That's gonna be it from me. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a good day. Also, don't ask what happened to the previous channel. Play Monster Hunter.
I'm doing my part.
We're gonna pour one out for the Lily mains. I feel like you need this. Hey, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Stack coming in with an unplanned video. Yeah, we're stacking sadness upon sadness, guys. Stack sadness upon sadness, guys. Sadness upon sadness, guys. Stack sadness upon sadness, guys. Yeah, we're stacking sadness upon sadness, guys. Stack sadness upon sadness, guys.